Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a follow-up to the video that I did about a month or so ago on the installation of my PowerQueen 300 amp hour batteries. I originally had three 100 amp hour batteries in my motorhome, and I've swapped them out for two PowerQueen 300 amp hour batteries. And when I did the video about it, PowerQueen had sent out a request for people if they wanted to do some reviews on some of their products, and I answered it, and I was fortunate enough to be picked to do that. So what I'm going to do with what they have sent me, I'll get to in a minute, but I just want to go through what they have sent to me and why I asked for these particular products. So let's just put this aside for a second here. The first item that I wanted was the 100 amp hour mini battery, and the reason I wanted it is because it's very small. Let's take a look. Packaging on the PowerQueen products is excellent. They show up to where they're going, not damaged, in great shape. This here is the packaging that they give you to put all their manuals in, which I'm going to show you now. And that's the one thing that I found really good compared to other batteries that I've owned in the last 5 or 10 years, is that I've owned solar generators, I've owned lithium batteries. None of them came with the documentation that you get with a PowerQueen device. Everything is laid out, great suggestions, installation tips, care and handling, what not to do with your battery, what to do with it, how to get it ready for first time use. And if you're somebody that doesn't have any experience with lithium batteries or just batteries in general on a solar install or a motorhome or an RV install, PowerQueen sets you up for success right from the very beginning of opening the box. So we got a quick start guide here, good old plain English. You got a full manual here that has pages and pages of things to know, and how to hook your batteries up in series, how to hook them up in parallel, what to do when you first get the battery. You know, make sure you charge it fully. Let it sit for a couple of days if you're going to hook it up with more than one battery for the equalize. All the things that you need to know to have success with using lithium batteries. So we've got that. And then, like I said, I mean, you've got packaging. Really well packaged. They've got stuff like this. Post bolts are here. I mean, yeah, that's obvious, but you know what? It reminds me of Apple packaging. They want everything to be precise and clear and easy to understand. So they give you 4 bolts with the battery. So we got that. And like I say, it's packaged very well. And then, so when you think of the mini, I'm just going to put this down here. I mean, it weighs about 20 pounds. Is it feather light? No. There isn't a battery on the planet that's feather light. But you know, the one thing that this battery does that pretty well all batteries don't do, that I've seen anyway, is this. It doesn't matter how you want to install this battery. If you've only got an area where it has to be this way, or this way, believe it or not, the PowerQueen Mini is one of the only batteries that I've seen, and I'm sure there are some out there, but I haven't seen them, that you can actually install them upside down. So you say, well, why would I install it upside down? Well, if there's a will, there's a way, and somebody might need it that way, so PowerQueen has provided that ability, and I think that is excellent. So you can install this thing any which way. It doesn't really matter. Upside down, sideways, backwards, and it does what you need it to do. Now, to go beside the Mini, they sent me a 20 amp charger, Same thing again, the packaging was great. The instructions inside, again, a clear, concise user manual with do's, don'ts, how to get started, everything that you need to know if you're a novice person when it comes to solar or batteries or lithium or anything to do with this kind of thing. And one of the things that I really, really liked is this. When they send you their charger, it comes fully equipped for ease of installation. So most of the time, you know, you buy a charger to go with a battery, and you've got to get out the screws, you know, and you know, the charger just has two bare wires on the end with a couple of you know, the circle eye things. And you've got to screw them down every time that you want to, you know, put it on one battery or the other. So, I mean, if you've got multiple batteries that you're using in different places or scenarios, then you're always constantly having to have a pair of pliers. Well, they came up with this scenario where they're using Anderson connectors. And this is wonderful because now when I want to use this charger on this battery, all I have to do is just, you know, and I'm charging the battery. And then if I have another battery that I want to go charge after that, I can just buy another connector like this off of Amazon. The links will be in the description. And I can charge any amount of batteries. I can hook it up to a inverter. I can hook it up to anything I want that I need to provide 12 volts of power. A fridge, anything. It makes it so much easier than having to deal with a pair of pliers and eyelets and all that sort of thing. So kudos to Power Queen for making it simple, and it's great. Now, the other device that they sent me is a 500 amp shunt monitor. Same thing again. Great manual, like 20, 30 pages of do's and don'ts and what to do and not to do. Great packaging again. Everything in there is well protected. It comes with they've even gone as far as to give you a little screwdriver, just in case. That's great. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now because I'm going to do future videos of what I'm going to do with this, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So we've got the shunt. Everything feels very high quality and solid. And the last device that they sent me was this solar MPPT controller. And same thing again, great packaging. Excellent documentation, do's, don'ts, what it does, what it doesn't do, so on and so forth. Very important because a lot of people, I mean, so many people are just starting out when it comes to solar and lithium. And Power Queen is just making it so simple. It's really great. And this device, like I said, I'm going to do a further video of everything about it. But for now, I'm just going to give you some of the highlights. And one of the things that this device has that a lot of MPPT controllers don't have, this one has the ability to hook it directly up to an inverter. So if you don't have even a lithium battery and you want to run, you know, your household fridge or whatever the case may be, you've got these two 12-volt contacts that you can run directly into DC devices. And I think that, you know, they've done a fabulous job with that in this solar power controller as well. So now that I've showed you all these devices, a simple explanation of them, what is it I'm going to do? Well, my son had bought this to use when he went camping. He had a lead acid battery in it, and he used it to power their, charge their phones, run their boom box when they were camping. And he didn't need it anymore, so he passed it on to me. So I am going to build, out of all these components, a solar generator. And I'm going to build a better one, and a more efficient one, and a lighter one, and an upgradable one. A lot of the solar generators out there, a lot of them are really good, but you know what? They're what we call throwaway upgradable. You can't change the batteries, you can't change the components inside, you can't do anything with them. Whereas when I build this scenario, I'm going to be able to have this battery down the road. If I want to get a bigger battery that'll fit in here, that'll work. I can put a bigger charger to charge it if I like. I can get a bigger solar charge controller, whatever it is that I need. And the one other fabulous thing, I was talking earlier about the fact that PowerQueen was really thinking when they did this with their charger, is I'm able to just take this, plug it into here, and charge this whole device. It's just, they've just thought of so many things and put so much thought into their products. And like I say, I mean, I got the battery for 50% off. Thank you, PowerQueen, for that. The other devices, excluding this, they have sent me free of charge to do a review. And like I always do, I'm going to give you an honest review when I'm done testing all of this equipment. There's no doubt there. But so far, so good. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you really thought this was great information, and I hope you did, please hit that like button. The notification button will let you know when I do the next videos building out this solar generator. And it will also let you know of other videos that I do on all kinds of different subjects on my channel. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the build, as they say. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye now.